Well, hello, everybody. Look who's back on the camera. Say hello. He's alive, people. He's alive. He's alive. The knocker is back. Everybody rejoice. The legend is back, people. Legend is alive. He's breathing. He's there. He's pumping. He's in his 10% made studio right now, nickel and dimed up just to get him here right now.
I don't care. I'm back on the air.
We are on the beginning stages of Knocker's renovated studio over there. So, again, appreciate you coming in, guys. Welcome back. NFL Game Day show is back, and we've got a huge one for you coming in. I know we've been off for a couple weeks, so I cannot wait to talk some football. We've got Knocker in unprecedented 3 games on Saturday, 3 games on Sunday,
right?
A super wild card weekend like we haven't seen before. We've got 6 coaches fired. We've got Stephen A going off on the Giants, which I absolutely love, and the Eagles. We'll play that later. So it's going to be absolutely fantastic today. Again, I appreciate everyone coming in. What up, Pink? What up, Toter? What up, Toby? Beantown in the house, Crispy, Jedi Bourbon, Bud Knocker, and Boobs. Let's go. I appreciate it. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Welcome in, Haley, Mac, Daddy, Pink, everybody. Welcome in, Toby. Thank you guys for the hosts. Appreciate you guys coming in. We are going to cover it all today in the NFL with the B-Knock coming in. Ooh, what just happened?
What do you mean?
Someone just purchased some merchandise. Toby purchasing the SCS Classic hoodie. Let's go. We've got merch going off the shelves early today. Toby, thank you for the merch purchase. I appreciate it, my man. Thank you very much. Enjoy that. Stay warm. Enjoy that nice hoodie you just picked up. Thank you very much for the support. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Hi. I just figured out how to get the chat on my phone. I only get about 5%. But
You don't stick your face so far into the camera. Your face doesn't have to be like in the camera.
I know. I was just kind of, my little phone's down here. Hey, my first day back. Give me like 2 minutes to get acclimated to this shit. It took me 2 years to figure it out the first time. But I can't get chat. I can't get chat on either one of my, unless I can over here on this screen.
Of course you can. You just bring up the internet, bro. You just go to Twitch.
Bring up the internet over here.
Yeah, there you go. Look at it. See, guys, this is what you get. You get Knocker back, and we're like literally. Remember how many steps as a giraffe he took,
right?
In like the past year to 6 months doing this by himself. You guys remember? It's like we're right back at the beginning of hopscotch, and you have to draw him those boxes. And then he steps in 1 foot at a time. Then he goes to 2, and then 1.
I can't make it work. That's
oh my God! Why can't you you hit Google and it pops up over there, broski?
Yeah, I hit Google over there and I typed in Twitch.com.
Yeah, and you go to our channel, Sportscast Squad.
It's not coming up. Oh, this site can't be reached. Why the fuck not?
Because you're probably not typing it right. Did you just?
Is it TwitchTV.com?
No,
it's TwitchTV.com.
No, it's Twitch.
Yeah.
Just type in Twitch and it'll go to the main Twitch thing, right? And then you just go to us. This is what I'm dealing with, people. This is it, Butthole. Welcome in.
Oh! I'm almost there.
This is it, people. This is it. Welcome back. You get it? You okay?
Yeah, but why is there sound coming out of my computer? I'm gonna have to turn the sound down.
Okay, just mute the channel. You know,
Where?
That little sound button, that little speaker button at the bottom right or left of the screen. Over there where you're watching the actual video. You're fucking kidding me right now. This is what guys.
Find Sportscast. I can't see. That's half the fucking problem.
You have fucking glasses on. You have glasses on. This is it, people.
There you are. Now, where's the microphone?
There's a little speaker that you can just click and it'll mute the channel. Bottom left of where the video is.
Bottom left.
Yeah.
Where the video is. I don't see it.
This is it, people. This is it.
I don't see a speaker, Josh. I really
You're
don't.
fucking retarded. I'm sorry. You are an idiot. If you cannot see the little speaker, everybody, can we help Knocker right now?
I don't see a speaker anywhere. I really
it's
don't.
at the bottom left.
I'm looking.
This is it. Left corner. Even Pink knows where it is. It's in the fucking left corner of the video. Guys, this is it. Welcome in. 69 base coming from Red. Thank you for the biddies.
Woo!
Thank you.
People! I'm back!
It's back. Are you okay now? Can we do the program? Are you okay now?
Oh, do we have a show?
We have a show.
I've got some things I got to get off my chest, by the way.
Okay, well, again, stop sticking your forehead. You're not Nick Merckx, okay? We don't need another Nick Merckx cam. This is it, people. I knew this was going to happen, so I have to prep myself. You know, I've been off for a little while now with Knocker, so I'm, I'm not used to having to baby step in. Yo, he's back, Butthole Fury. Oh, he's back in a big way. Bedhead, thank you coming in. Welcome in. Sportscast Tech Tips, right? We're getting zesty today, Pink. It's getting zestified. Knocker is back.
Baby. Yeah, baby. Yeah.
Yeah, what up, Mac? Okay, are you okay now?
I look pretty good, by the way. I look good in black. See this little chain? Got some bling going on. See, got a little bling.
People help me. Help me. Help me.
You came from my loins, Josh. You have no choice. You have to put up with this shit till I die.
Guys. Again, welcome in, everybody. We're now ready to go. I think, now, are you set? Like, are you... See, he's like all over the place right now, guys. Like, I don't even know if he knows what he's doing.
I'm really having a problem seeing.
Why? You have glasses. And you just had eye surgery, so everything should be fixed.
I know. I know.
I missed this so much, Pink. Well, I'm glad you missed it. I'm glad you missed it. It's Knocker's World. Josh is just a squirrel trying to get a nut, right?
That's right. He's a squirrel trying to find a nut.
Knocker was hosting when I first found the channel. The ladies' jacket story had me in tears. That's it. That's my dad. From his loins.
Without me, you just a cornflake without the milk.
Yeah, I'm just a cornflake without the milk.
You're a cornflake without the milk.
You know? So.
Don't touch that coat.
Are you all set? Can you read chat?
Don't worry.
Don't worry, guys. He's got his vodka soda, though. Don't worry about that.
Oh, I got that.
Look at that. A fresh vodka soda, though. So he's ready to go. Okay, can we go? Are we good? Are you settled in?
You know what? Yeah, I am. I'm going to have to figure something out because the boom for the mic is right in front of this other screen where the chat is, where I'm reading the chat. So it's blocking most of it. So I'm going to have to figure it out. I might have to move this one over, get a longer cord, and move it over or rearrange this stuff or whatever.
Whatever you got to do.
But I'm ready right here, so if I don't follow the chat as well as I used to, because you know I'm better following chat than Josh. Josh sucks.
Yeah, okay, dude.
Chat, and you know it.
Okay, dude.
You know it.
No, you okay, dude. Okay, guys. Let's calm down. You've had a lot of pent-up aggression these last few months waiting to get on. Okay.
People, let me tell you, people. I'm
just gonna let Knocker take over, people, so you guys enjoy. It's been a while.
As you know, everybody, I moved in with my daughter and my son and their 3 children who are 3 1/4, 2.
See his eyes? He's like a great white shark right there.
The other one's gonna turn 1, and at 3:30 today, it's just me and Mary because her husband decided to play golf. That little son of a bitch. It's just me and her.
I gotta say, for Zach being a father of 3 kids under 4, that man plays quite a bit of golf.
Yes, he does. So at 3:30, the baby decides to cry. The 2-year-old decides that she wants her mommy too. So Mary has one clinging to her leg, one in her arms screaming, and Noah decides he wants to play Elmo Race on the iPad. And Mommy can't play Elmo Race. Grandpa is cooking dinner. I got a fierce enchilada casserole in the oven right now.
Fierce enchilada casserole.
Oh, with some
looking
pinto
good,
beans on the side. So I'm making dinner, and I can't do anything to help. And this goes on for an hour.
Yeah.
Literally an hour, Josh. What's the text that I sent you? Do you remember the text I just sent you?
Well, I called you, and you said you were literally on the phone, and you said, "I'm feeding the kids. Give me like 5 minutes. Everything's going psychotic. It's blown up in the last 2 hours."
I told you it's fucking hell here. So at least give me 15 minutes before you need to talk to me because it's fucking hell. So 20 minutes went by. They calmed down. Now it's 5 o'clock, which is the witching hour. The absolute witching hour. The baby needs a bottle. The 2-year-old shit her pants. It's hurting her wee because she shit her pants and wee.
And it's burning?
So it's burning. She didn't tell anybody. She's in pull-ups. They're trying to potty train her, so she's in pull-ups.
Jedi says this is why he wears 10 condoms.
Russ. And Noah wants dinner.
Oh.
Pure, absolute insanity. I
Oh
might
my
just drink
God.
my ass away right now.
I feel bad that you can't do marbles out because, man, would you need a marbles night right now, right? You need a marbles and music and just liquor.
I so need some nerds rope, some alcohol, some music, and my family here, and just play marbles and forget about life for about 3 fucking hours. That's all I ask. But it's not gonna happen, so let's do a sportscast.
Oh my God, it's so good. I love it, dude. Fucking Greg, right? Wrap it up. Wrap it up, bud. We need you, right?
Too, Night Owl.
Oh,
Only 3
man.
hours now, Toby. You know I can do 12 hours, Toby.
You
I
just
got
wait.
Stamina.
That first Wednesday when Knock returns, hopefully it's next Wednesday, is gonna be just fucking ridiculous.
Hook,
he might not stop. He might just go to happy hour on Thursday.
I might start at 9 o'clock and go to midnight.
Go to happy hour.
I'm gonna bolt the door, lock the door. Just nobody bother me.
Man, well, it's good to have you back, Pops. We're gonna get into some football here.
Let's do it. Let's talk
some football. We've got a lot going on. Again, guys, we'll be rolling marbles tonight after just chilling out for a few hours after the podcast. And we'll be off tomorrow. We're gonna show Step Brothers as the movie tomorrow. Step Brothers will be the movie. Yeah, it's gonna be a good one. Jackie's favorite will be shown on our Discord, so all subs, you can go in and hop in. I'll be taking a break tomorrow. I'm going to tell you right now, guys, I need it. I got on here before with Knocker, and he's like, you look like shit.
You do, man. You got owl eyes.
Bro.
You look like you just came out. You look like the Undertaker, bro.
Dude, work's hit me. I mean, we've been off for a week, and I haven't been off for a week for a while, or you just get to sleep and just, been going hard drinking for New Year's and had some lit fucking streams, and then hit to work, and I find out, we have drivers that go out for our company that have to use these little handhelds, right? That every stop they go to, it goes in a handheld, then it goes into our computer system. So it makes it real easy. Well, I didn't know until I found out that the handhelds for all 8 of our drivers that go out every day to 30 stops apiece broke. So they had to handwrite invoices, okay? So that means I've got to put in a shit that the stack of papers.
Input all this shit.
Bro, I swear to God. If you look at my desk right now, you just want to walk out. You just say, turn around and walk out the goddamn door. So
isn't that why you have secretaries and assistants and shit?
And get that, both our secretaries have COVID, have been out. So nothing has been getting done. In a small company, when you miss work, no one makes it up.
You didn't say that. You hired a secretary and assistant just to do those shit for you, right?
Yeah, we have 2 of them, and then one got COVID and gave it to the other one. Yeah, they gave it to each other.
No wonder you look like shit, bro.
I look like shit, bro. I know I look like shit. I look like shit. I got bags under my eyes. I look like shit today, people. Knocker's looking good. I look like shit. All right, Julie, welcome in. Gina, it's good to see you. Night Owl again. Tex, your Tex is in here.
Texie's in the house. How you doing, my girl? What's up?
So again, as you guys can tell, Knocker's mic is a little hot too, so I got to get over there and really get into the works. But again, we just threw this together yesterday over the phone. So again, this is like 10% done of Knocker's stream. He'll have everything good to go. But as you see, we got the green screen behind him, so that's up and running behind him. So Knocker, do you have like your top 5 scenarios that you'd like to be put in? Because basically we can put you anywhere. We can put you in a strip club. We can put you in a fighter plane. We could put you at the Super Bowl. We could put you at a barbecue in Miami with, the chicas around, Mars. Exactly. We could put you anywhere. On the moon. I mean, you could do a show from the moon.
I like that. I like that a lot.
You could be at a ZZ Top concert, in the background, and you're just like giving...
yeah, for sure.
Talking music and shit.
I'd like to have a Pink Floyd concert.
Like the wall behind you going off. Yeah.
I do definitely want that flat map of the world.
Well, it's going to be a spinning globe that I think we're going to try. I've been looking into it, and I think we're going to have Jedi Greg try and design something if we can't find it where we can just get it. And I want a red
dot where all
everybody
of our
is. Yeah.
Are from. I want that one. I think the F-14 Tomcat, the Tom Cruise thing. That's
just
put
cool. Put you in a canopy just right there, dude, inside.
Canopy or like Millennium Falcon type shit,
Haley says to put you in a vodka soda. You just said you're in the fizziness of the
I'm
vodka soda. You're just in the soda.
With 2 slices of lemon. That's
That'd
it,
be
baby.
great. That'd be so good. That'd be so good.
That's really cool.
Julie
man.
says
I
in
do.
porn. You just have a scene going on, Knocker, behind her. That'd be fantastic. Murph, it's good to see you, my friend.
Playing 70s porn music through the whole Marvel
Oh,
screen.
no shit, man. No shit.
I like it. I like it a lot. I like the ideas, man. I think that's
Yeah, so
great.
there's a lot of stuff. Again, guys, we are in the
On
very
Mars.
beginning
I like
stage. Again, it got delayed with Knocker's surgery being postponed, and then Knocker got the vid. So we can all send cool pics of where we are, and it could slideshow through. Ooh, I like that, Pink.
I like that. Himalayas.
Yo, I
and,
like that. I like
know,
that.
in the
Pink's a good
jungle.
idea. You know,
Yeah.
just out in the Arizona desert, just chilling out.
Yeah, I
Nice
can see
Rockies,
I
Red
can see
Rocks
myself-
out there.
I could see myself just surfing through the curl.
Yeah,
on a
dude, you
nice
could just be
big
surfing.
Waimea Bay.
Knocker, like all
just
your
on the
dreams,
surfboard.
all that stuff you want to do on your bucket list, you don't have to leave now. You could just do it
I
through
love it.
virtual.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Oh, it's
I love
fantastic.
technology. I'm all about it.
That's fantastic. So again, we'll get everything, all the
Notes,
kinks.
Haley, that's right.
Yeah,
Notes.
yeah, put them in the notes. God, we had. Oh, just so you know, we brought on
Thank you, Colonel.
while you've been gone. We brought on Sarita as our mod to help out Haley. So
love
Sarita
it.
is in there throwing down the hammer on people as well. So
The
we got
sweet
everybody.
Assassin.
Yeah, Knocker's behind the green door. Yeah, Knocker's like the Wizard of Oz. He's just in the back.
Behind the green door. That's a porn movie, Josh.
Oh,
Behind the green door. That's a porn
wait,
movie.
why do
from
you
the-
know that?
From the day. I'm your father.
Okay,
that's
but why does Haley? Why, okay. Oh, I thought Haley said. I was like, why did Haley say that? I was like, where are you in her relation to what you guys been watching? Now it's Murph. I'm like, oh, okay, I get it. It was Murph.
Right, Murph
yeah,
said it, right?
yeah, Murph said it. Like, it totally is fine now. I thought it was Haley, and I was like, wait a second, this doesn't sound right.
Me and Haley watching Behind the Green Door.
Yeah, I was like,
okay.
okay, guys. All right then. How we finishing the Pick'em League? Well, considering that I was like 10 back and then I missed a couple picks.
I beat you.
I know because I missed the whole last week of picks.
Oh damn.
Yeah, I pulled a
I would
boner.
beat you anyway.
I
Though.
pulled
was
a
ahead of you. I
boner.
would've beat you.
I pulled a boner. I did. We're gonna get to let's see. We got three. So we had 3 people tie for first. So they'll split the $200 winning, $66
Nice.
a piece. So congratulations. We'll go over the winners right now. So congratulations again. Let's see. Congratulations to Mac Daddy. Congratulations, Mac. Crispy Rice and Clay Kid, all with 178 picks correct. Congratulations to all 3 of you guys.
Nice.
You're going to get $66. We'll reach out to you, Mac and Crispy. We'll reach out to you. I know you guys are in chat right now, I think. So, again, just give your PayPal info to Sarita or Haley, and we'll get that out to you this week. We'll track down Clay Kid and get the information as well. So, congratulations, Mac, and congratulations, Crispy Rice. Like I said, I don't know how Crispy Rice does it. He rides horses and absolutely does not watch really any football, maybe except for the Super Bowl. And he has beat me and you again.
Because I'm not even sure he knows what a football is.
Seriously.
Let alone a field goal or, hey, just grab a safety for me, Crispy Rice. Huh? That's how you hold a diaper up, right? With the safety?
A safety pin.
Who's winning? Who's making his picks?
I know. I have
Who's
no.
making his picks?
I have no idea. I have no idea how you pulled
Congratulations
it
to
off.
you 3.
Yeah, congratulations, guys. Congratulations on the win. Well deserved all season making those picks. The hardest thing really about the picks is making sure you get them in. That's like one of the hardest parts about it is you forget to put them in.
Especially this year with games on Tuesday,
Yeah, with games
on Wednesday, games on
again.
Thursday.
Yeah, dude, Colonel, you
Yeah,
beat me again
insane.
because I didn't make my last week's picks, okay? So just back off, all right? I'm a whole 10 picks down. I would have
Well,
finished
how convenient.
163.
How convenient, Josh.
Okay.
How convenient that you forgot on the last week so you could use that. Oh, you guys only beat me because I forgot.
you know.
I see right through this, bro.
You know?
I see right through
Yeah,
this.
should we call the ambulance, please? Get it over here. Get it over here. Quick status. Get a quick status. All right, so.
For 22nd, you get a hearty thank you for playing.
Yeah. Oh, Knocker. Well, we had some great football games over the weekend. The playoff picture is now set. But
Yes.
before that, we had really a big controversial game over the weekend in the NFC East between the Giants actually beating the Cowboys, which got them a chance to get into the playoffs. Someone had to win that shitty-ass division. So the Giants beat the Cowboys on Sunday. They had to wait for the outcome of the Washington and the Eagles game. right? So they needed the Eagles to beat Washington in order to go to the playoffs. Now, Carson Wentz has been out the last month, so let's not say, oh, they sat Carson Wentz and that's the reason why they blew the game. They lost it on purpose. They didn't even dress him. He wants to get traded, so let's put that in the picture. Jalen Hurts is the backup, right? He's been playing the last 4 weeks, I believe. He's been doing okay for him. Comes in, starts the game, but then is pulled in the second half to put in a third stringer that I've never heard of, looked like absolute shit, and basically looked like on TV like they were throwing the game to keep the Giants out of the playoffs because they're more hated rival with the Giants than they are with Washington, and why not screw over your rival there? What are your thoughts on this, Knocker? The Eagles are getting a bunch of crap. I don't believe a word of what the Eagles coach is saying that, oh, we wanted to get them some snaps and some reps. They knew what they were doing. We knew what they were doing. The fact that they try and bullshit the public is just, once again, I don't know why sports stars and coaches think that the public are a bunch of idiots, because we're not. We can see it on tape. What are your thoughts on this first, Knocker? I'm going to run get a drink as you talk, and then we're going to play Stephen A. Smith as he went over and blasted Joe Judge in his comments over here. So go for it.
Okay, well, first of all, you're professionals. I harken back to J.J. Watt and the interview that he did after one of his games, calling out his teammates for not giving 100% and for not being professionals. You are a professional. You get paid to give 110% every single game. Despite the cynicism and what have you, you're paid to go out and play. Coaches are paid to coach to their finest. Now, if you wanted to put this guy in because he's been in the organization for 4 years. He's been in the organization for 4 years. Carson Wentz has been hurt for 2.5 of those years, and yet you didn't find any time to evaluate this guy in the previous 4 years. Now, all of a sudden, in a key moment for the league, the integrity of the league, the integrity of your organization is on the line, and you decide that, okay, well, this guy needs some work in a game that means everything in the division. I don't like it. I don't like the fact that he kind of just played it off, that he deserved his snaps. My ass, he didn't deserve his snaps. If he deserved his snaps, you'd have had him in front of Jalen Hurts 3 games ago. 3 games ago, when you put Jalen Hurts in, you put him in because he gave you the best opportunity to win the game. You use that line all the time as a coach in the NFL. Mm-hmm. You disrespected the game. You disrespected yourselves. You disrespected the organization.
The players on that team. I mean,
your job is to play every single Sunday with the best players you have at 100%. And your little thing going, well, Ertz was out there and so was out there, so we had our best players out there. Yeah, well, you had a guy that nobody wanted to block for, nobody wanted to play for, and you took the whole enthusiasm out of the stadium.
Exactly.
Right out of the team.
Momentum out of the team.
Jalen Hurts is now your leader, and he's sitting on the sidelines going,
like, what the fuck?
This shit. What the fuck's going on here? So it's one of the it's a very big travesty. Now, Giants, you, for your part in this, you have nothing to say. You should have taken care of your own business and not had to depend on somebody else. So
I agree with you on that.
All the crying and bitching and on the Giants side, you all just shut up.
Yeah, I kind of like you're right on. Surprisingly, we're going to agree with Stephen A. here. Had some good stuff to say regarding this. Knocker, I'm not sure if you'll be able to hear it or not. You might want to turn up the stream if you want to hear it here, but I'm just going to play the video for you guys. Here's, again, Stephen A. on the whole situation here.
Right now. And here's the reason why. We understand that the Eagles have had an awful, god-awful season. We get it. We understand it. We understand that, guess what? Doug Peterson, you're lying through your damn teeth, talking about you were trying to win the game. You weren't trying to win the damn game. Look at who didn't play the game, for crying out loud. Even before you took Jalen Hurts out to start off the 4th quarter and bring in Sudfeld with his scrub self. We get all of that. But here's the thing. I don't want to hear this from Joe Judge, and I'm a fan of Joe Judge. absolute fan. I was the one raving about him all season long. I told you this weeks ago, Molly. I said, this dude is really, really impressive. We know he comes from the Nick Saban tree as a special teams assistant with Alabama. He ultimately got that same position at New England under Bill Belichick. We get him. He's no nonsense. He dots his I's. He crosses his T's. The team plays hard. They improved every week. Props to him. But now it's time to stop this, okay? Prior to this Sunday, you lost 3 in a row. You had control of your own destiny. What is it? Going into December 13th, they were 5-7 in first place. I saw Molly getting excited. I saw Max getting excited. We started talking about Big Blue.
Stephen A. farted. I'm sorry.
They lose to Arizona. They lose to Cleveland. They lose to Baltimore.
Quarterback got
and
hurt.
then 3 of those guys, I listen to you. Zip it. It's my turn, okay? You got 7,
Love
6,
it.
and 13 points. That's a grand total of 26 points in 3 weeks after you were in first place. I'm going to roll with my brother, the playmaker, who went on the air somewhere yesterday and said he don't want to hear it. You had 16 weeks to validate your position,
I love it.
take care of yourself, and you were in control of your own destiny after week 12, and you blew it where you needed to rely on somebody within your division to come and save the day. It's one thing for you, Max Kellerman, to talk about the Eagles. It's another thing entirely to act like Joe Judge's animosity and his ire is justified. Look the hell in the mirror and be mad at your damn self.
I like it, dude. That's I don't know if you heard that, Knocker, but he's pretty much saying everything you just said right there.
Regarding all of it.
Yeah, regarding, they lost. Since week 12, they're in first place, lost whatever their next 3 games, only scored 26 points in that time, and they got no one to blame for themselves. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. They have anything that's coming from the Giants fans and or organization just needs to be walled off, because you had this is probably the second time,
maybe third time ever in the history of the show.
10 years that Stephen A has been on and I've been on this show.
I know, and we agree with him, right?
This guy, but he is spot on. You had a chance to take care of your own business and you didn't do it.
Yeah.
If you don't want to depend on somebody else, take care of business.
Yeah.
You didn't do it. You had a chance. You didn't do it.
Completely agree with you on that, Knocker. So, all right, moving on here as far as coaches goes concerned, Knocker. We've got 6 coaches getting fired. 6 job openings here, Knocker. You got the Texans, Bill O'Brien getting the axe. Finally with the Texans. I think this is a long overdue firing.
Well, that was like mid-season, though, right?
It was. I'm just saying the job openings we're going to have. The Texans, Bill O'Brien fired earlier this year. Again, took a team littered with talent, Knocker. He had probably the best receiver in the league, a top 5 quarterback, a top 5 defensive end, and he couldn't get it done ever in a division that was very winnable for a long time for them.
Absolutely.
So again, the Texans' job is now open. Dan Quinn sees himself out after the 0-5 start by the Falcons. I mean, they've become almost a meme now for blowing leads, Knocker, in games and in the fourth quarter. So again, Falcons' job is now open. Dan Quinn getting the axe over there as well. You've got the Lions again trying to go. These coaches that always try, he was with the Patriot system, he'll work with us. No, there's only one Bill Belichick. Like, I'm sick of everyone thinking that like Bill Belichick's offensive coordinator or his defensive coordinator is just going to be as good as him. They're not. It's Bill Belichick. Again, Matt Patricia now out with the Lions here, Knocker, after a few years not working out with them as well. So the Lions' job once again is open. Jets firing Adam Gase. We saw this one coming from a mile away. Again, a team you thought that was going a few places, Knocker, especially after Sam Darnold. They had a decent first couple years with them, and then now it just shit the bed once again in normal Jets fashion. So the Jets' job is now open. The Jaguars firing Doug Marrone, Knocker. After finishing 1-15 this year. That job is open. The Jags will also have the very first pick in this year's upcoming draft. And the Chargers go out and fire Anthony Lynn, who seemed to just not be able to manage games correctly. Knocker, really terrible and bad times in decision-making here with the team on the Chargers that just has so much offensive and defensive talent on the field. A great young quarterback that I think could really do some damage in the league here. So again, Murph, we'll see you soon.
The answer to your question, Toter, is Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah,
and
Patrick
Aaron
Mahomes
Rodgers
is
right there.
Patrick Mahomes, Aaron Rodgers second. Yeah, definitely I agree with you on that. So, Knocker, my question: with the jobs open, there's 6 of them: the Chargers, the Jaguars, the Jets,
Wow.
the Lions, the Falcons, and the Texans. Give me your rank of the top 3, Knocker, that you think are the best jobs right now available if you're a coach looking to get in the NFL. What is the best spot to land right now?
I think the Chargers is the number 1 spot to land. I just the last 3 years, the losses and the way the Chargers have lost. They can't find a kicker.
Yeah.
They've been in so many close games, and it just went the other way. They now have a dynamic quarterback. They've got some good defensive players.
Yep.
I
Joey Bosa
think
is still there. Yeah.
Other than Kansas City, obviously Kansas City is going to be good for the next 5 years. But as the Chargers, you can still, I mean, okay, let's say you split with Kansas City every year, right? With the talent that you have, you still can finish 12-4, even if it's second place after, behind 13-3.
Yeah.
With KC and still have a good team and make a run in the playoffs, and let's see what happens. I think the Texans' job would be number 2.
Okay.
Why? And
why with the Texans here?
I still think they have some talent. I still think they can be saved.
Okay.
They have a good quarterback. I think they have decent players. I just think that they haven't had the philosophy offensively.
I agree with you on that.
To
I agree with you on that.
Create the best that they could. They have the players to do it, and I watch them play offense, and it's just like there's no creativity.
It's just stale. It's just stale. It's kind of how the Cowboys with Jason Garrett was going. It's just stale.
I think Deshaun. I really think Deshaun could do the same things Mahomes does if you let him do
Let him do it. Yeah, I agree with you. Well, then you trade away his best receiver, and then you expect him to, I don't get it. All right, what's your third one here? What's your third best job here?
What do I have left?
You've got the Falcons, the Lions, the Jets, and the Jags.
My God.
I think there's an obvious pick here, Knocker. I think there's an obvious pick here.
Well, I think your obvious pick is going to be the Falcons, but I'm going to go with the Jets.
I disagree with you on both of them, but okay, go with it.
Okay, and the reason I'm going to go with the Jets, I really liked the way that they played the last 5 games of the year, despite the coach.
Okay.
Despite the idiocy of what they were doing.
Adam Gase, the turmoil, yeah.
Yes, I think the players as a team decided that, okay, we're tired of this shit. Just fuck what the coaches say.
Yeah.
We're going to play. And we're gonna form, and I saw a lot of camaraderie. I saw a lot of determination. I saw a lot of we're tired of this shit, even though we haven't won a game.
Yeah.
So for them to finish the season the way they did,
yeah.
I do think there's a lot to build on. Plus, you're going to get a nice draft choice. You're going to get another tackle to protect the other side of Sam Darnold. I think the Falcons...
You're going Chargers, Texans, and Jets as your top 3 jobs out of those 6.
Absolutely, yes.
All right, I'm going to go here real quick in chat. Julie saying here, Sean McVay and Cliff Clinsbury are also leaving to start careers in fighting over me to win my love. Julie didn't know anything about football. She looked up the Cardinals and the Rams coach, and she's hooked now. Those are her 2 favorite teams. She is shrimping, because you can't say the SIMP word anymore on Twitch. She is shrimping hard for those coaches, Knockers.
I'm just going to throw out one word. Threesome? I love you, Julie.
I love you, Julie. Feisty coming in with the tier 2, 7 months, Feisty.
Nice!
Absolutely love you. We miss you. Knocker misses you too. It's good to see you, Feisty. Thank you so much. Jess, it's good to see you.
Shake weight is out of storage.
Oh, shake weight? No, you can't use it yet, though.
No, I can't do it right now because,
yeah.
But
okay.
I got the scar right here. So
can you imagine we can put you in like a aerobics class and you can do that? Stop. Wait, no one wants to see your scars on your hands.
And I got. What do we got here? What do we got?
Are you flexing for the camera right now?
No, I got one here.
Look at this guy. He's flexing for you guys.
I got one here, and I got one.
You want it
back here?
You can't show your other ones, right? Can you show what's the big one on your shoulder? Don't you have a big one on your shoulder? Oh my God, guys, are you looking at this? God, Tats, you might have some competition, Tats. I'm just saying.
telling you right
I got
now.
Tats. I'm just saying.
You know what's funny, Josh? Seriously, Josh, what's kind of funny is I told you that we ripped up Zach's backyard.
Yeah.
Okay? And it measures 35 feet by 70 feet.
Okay.
We by hand ripped up all the grass, leveled it out, blah 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 blah. Great therapy, right?
Yeah.
I haven't seen the doctor since my surgery, which has been 4 weeks now.
That's
I haven't
not
seen
good.
him.
That's not
so
good.
I've had no physical therapy, no post-surgery.
Well, that's not good. You need to go.
Right?
That's just not good.
The joke is, I'm gonna walk in after doing the yard. I'm gonna walk in all buff and looking like, he's gonna. What the hell have you been doing, man?
Yeah, I know you're gonna be jacked as shit when you go back for.
So I'm gonna have to pretend.
For PT.
Seriously, I'm gonna pretend that I can only do this.
Doc, this is all.
Instead, I can do this.
Damn,
I can
dude.
do all this shit and rotate.
Dude, I'm telling you, those biceps,
You
though.
know?
No, okay,
telling-
let's calm down. Okay, let's calm down here. Who just said that? Knocker could kick Josh's butt. Shut up, Colonel. Dude, we don't want to go back to him pulling hamstrings on running on grass, all right? So
10 years ago.
Okay?
10 years ago, maybe. Not now.
Not now. Yeah, I'll give him about 10 years ago. Not now. Even as much as I smoke and drink, all right? Let's just give me a little more credit here, right?
You're too big and way too much.
I'm jelly of that stretch, to be honest. I know, right? Juliet Stiff. That's gonna be jelly as fuck. Dude,
Blue
feisty,
pills, Julie. Blue
feisty.
pills, baby.
Thank you again. Thank you again for the 2 months of the 7 months of support, tier 2. Absolutely love you. Thank you. And Red for the biddies. I appreciate it. Who is the best team in the playoffs? Well, we're gonna get to that, Toter, when we get to our picks here in just a second. You got your Fear the Reload tee on? Let's go.
Nice. Love you too, Julie.
All right, Knocker. So mine here are going to be a little different than yours. I actually think the best job out of all these here is the Chargers with you. I think that the Chargers, despite the only thing I think they have bad against them is their fan base sucks, and they're kind of like that team that just never really has any momentum behind it from a franchise point of view. Not to say the team's bad, but from a franchise, they never really. It's just like no one ever talks about the chart. You know what I mean? But what might be a good thing because there's not a lot of pressure as far as the media concerned around the Chargers. Not the biggest name in LA.
Right with
you know that. You know,
sharing the stadium with the Rams might be a good thing right now.
Yeah, exactly. So, but I think, like you said, they've got the most weapons on both sides of the football. Mm-hmm. If you're a coach and you go in there, you instantly have a playoff team ready to go for next year. You instantly have a playoff team ready to go. So that's going to be my first job there. My second job is actually going to go to the Jaguars. I think the Jaguars, they have $100 million in cap. They have $100 million in cap space, Knocker. They have a shit ton of picks in this draft, and you already know going in, I get Lawrence, and I get to have him his first year where nobody fucks with him, and I get to have the best quarterback prospect in the last 10 years come in, and I pretty much, the only thing that bothers me is that the owner of the Jags came out and said that he wants to be more involved in the team, and I'm like, no. Don't be the next Jerry Jones. Just you now know nothing about football. Back up. I think that's the only problem with the Jags job is that if you're a coach, I demand to have full control of the team as far as the players are concerned. Do what you want to the stadium and all that stuff, but as far as personnel, I want full control over that. I think the third best job here is.
Well, can I comment on Jacksonville?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, my problem with Jacksonville is this: is they're not a straight line. They're not like this and building and building and building. They hit
the
fast
2017 they're in the AFC Championship,
right.
and then
they're 2 years ago exactly. They're in the AFC Championship game, and then a few years before that with Brunell, they had a real good team. So they peak real fast, and then they.
Can we say that about the Chargers?
No, because the Chargers are pretty much a flat line. They're just frustrating, and they haven't really peaked. Have they been to an AFC Championship game? No.
Yeah.
The Jaguars have been to two of them, right? They draft Fournette. They draft name
No, I
players
got you.
because they go here, and then they go up real fast, and then they come right down.
I just like the cap room. I like the cap room. I like the picks they have, and I like knowing that I get Lawrence.
Using the cap room? That's my problem.
Well, that's
you
that's the
like
thing.
Fournette and the Marquise, whatever from USC. Remember Marquise? He was supposed to be this. Injuries. It just seems to me like that is just a black flag organization.
Yeah, I agree with you. I kind of agree with you. Proto says, "What up, Knockers? Good to have you back again, Jess. It's good to see you, Jess." It's good to see y'all, guys. Again, we'll get to our playoff picks right now. We're just going over the hirings and firings from around the NFL. So, again, that's my second one. My third one here is actually going to go to the Texans, Knocker, for a couple of the reasons you stated. I think they have the best option as a quarterback coming in that you can still get a good 8 to 9 years out of if you put the right pieces around him. He is still a franchise quarterback. The attitude he brings is fantastic in and off the field. In the locker room, he's fantastic. You still have J.J. Watt, some years older, but a great leader in the locker room. I think it was a real mistake getting rid of Hopkins. But again, the fan base is good. I think they have the money behind him in the organization. So I think the Texans is going to be the number 3 job for me. The Falcons are just... I don't know. Matt Ryan he's old and washed up. I mean, Matt Ryan is, I think, done as far as a Super Bowl winning, possibly quarterback. Julio Jones is just another year older and another year that injuries are going to probably plague him. So I just think that team is a little old in the tooth for the Falcons. The Lions, I just stay away from that job in general. And the same thing with the Jets. It just scares me the same way you're kind of talking about. What scares me about the Jets is they have no pieces. There's besides Darnold, what do you have? A Le'Veon Bell that's a few years past his prime. You know what I mean? Like, I just think there's a lot of work to do with that team in a division that the Patriots are going to be back to being good again, and the Bills are really good, and the Dolphins are coming back as well. So I just think it's a hard division to win here. Sebastian, the Falcons' job should be attractive because the Saints and Bucks should trend down in the next 3 years. That is true, Sebastian. With the quarterback play, I think this is Drew Brees' last year. I think it'd be a mistake if he comes back next year. He just is obviously his arm strength and the injuries he's taken this year. At his age, I think it's time for him to sit down. And again, Brady, how many years is he going to have? 1 or 2?
Personally, I think the Saints can win without Drew Brees. I don't
Taysom Hill can't throw the football.
I'm not talking about Taysom Hill. I'm talking about, Jameis might be good there. They can get a quarter. I just think they have enough players, and that the division that they play in, that even like Drew Brees has been hurt 2 out of the last 3 years, and they haven't missed a beat. They just continue to win games when he's not playing. Yeah. So my point is, they have a lot of other players and a defense. And it's not where there's superstars. I mean, there's really not superstars on the Saints. There's great players. There's really good players.
I would think their running back is a superstar. I mean, he's top 5. Kamara's a good, and they've got top five wide receiver, Michael Thomas. I mean,
but the media doesn't go crazy. I just think that they're really solid, and I think if any team could survive losing their quarterback for a few weeks, it's or even to rebuild the next couple of years, it would be the Saints. That's just my opinion. When somebody asked me about the Bears, I forgot who went to chat. Somebody asked me about the Bears. Night Owl. I think the Bears are actually a dangerous team right now. I think they have some belief finally in what they're doing. I think they're not trying to do too much with Mitch, and I think they're on the right path right now. Okay. I really do.
I actually do. We're going to talk about this game coming up. We're going to get to our wild card weekend here. Let's get to it, Knocker. We've got a full slate of games here. Wild card weekend here in the NFL. It's a big one. 3 games on Saturday, 3 games on Sunday. Yeehaw! You tell the missus or whatever. You grab your pack of beer, your meats, whatever you need, Knock.
I'm telling your mom, here's $1,000. Go to Vegas. I don't give a shit. Go to Palm Springs.
Pay him off. Get on out.
And I got the big 58-incher.
Oh, yeah.
On my wall.
Knocker's got a big 58-incher on his wall, guys. What do you got to say about that? Huh? What do you guys got to say about that? Huh?
I'm loving size matters, baby.
Oh, my God.
Even your mom's going, wow, that's pretty nice.
Okay, do we need to put... I can't time him out live, can I? Is there a way I can time out Knocker live and just mute him?
Right, Scallop. That's right, baby.
All right, Knocker. Well, first up here, we have our games in the NFC here. We'll start with our Saturday games. In the NFC, our first game, well, actually, we'll start from the beginning here. What do we have? Let's see. Saturday early, Knocker, the first game up in the AFC here. We've got the Buffalo Bills, number 2 spot. Again, the number 1 team in each conference this season got the bye instead of the first 2. And
let me ask you, do you like this new format?
I was going to ask you, too. I like it, and I think they should keep it.
I love it.
I love it, too. I love it, too. I think it's awesome too. I completely agree with you. I love it. I like having 3-3 games on Wild Card Weekend. I think it allows for more competition at the end of the season. I really like it a lot. I really do.
What it says to me, okay, what it really says to me is I like the way they're going to reseed.
Yeah.
They're going to reseed after the games. Plus, it gives you that much more incentive to be number one in your conference.
I agree with you.
To play every game, and you really want to be that number one because now you're the only team that's going to get a bye. I love it. And there's just more interest.
Mel says your mom is a very lucky woman, Josh. Thank you, Mel. Because she got a 58-incher on the wall. Jesus Christ, Mel. Thank you. It's good to see you. Thanks. You always have to entice him, don't you? Just have to stir the pot. It's Em. It's good to see you. Welcome in. Guys are ridiculous. You just couldn't wait for Knocker to get back, couldn't you? All right, we got the Bills, Knocker, 13-3 here, going up against the Colts. The Bills are going to be at home. It's probably going to be cold. It's going to be outside, Knocker. The Colts end up coming with Phillip Rivers here. It's going to be the morning game on Saturday. Opening line here is Bills favored by 6.5 here, so basically a touchdown to 6 points here. What are your thoughts on this game going into it, and who do you think comes out the winner here?
I miss you too, Feisty. I think Buffalo is very scary right now. I think they're really scary. That 56 or 58 they just dropped on
on the Miami. I know. In a game that they really didn't give a fuck too much about.
Right.
They dropped a 50 bomb.
Right. The last 4 weeks they've looked really good.
They made some great trades in the offseason that are paying off for them. You know?
The Colts have a solid defense.
They do.
But Rivers is Rivers.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah.
I think the Bills cover. I think they win by at least 10.
Ken, it's good to see you. I'm going to go with you here. I just think that Buffalo, again, Josh Allen, again, I guess I heard reports and just some people talking in the industry and stuff, just from radio shows and stuff. I guess he had a really good talk with Tony Romo at this past Super Bowl about his delivery mechanics.
Really?
And if you look, his accuracy this season, I mean, Josh Allen is a completely different quarterback than he was last year or the year before that. I think his completion percentage is up in the 60s now rather than the 50s. And he's really shown me something. That defense can really stop and they grind you, Knocker. The Bills just grind you. And I really like the direction they're going. I don't know if they win by 10 because that's a lot to push in a playoff game. I do think they win right about that spread. I think Vegas is always right on there. If I did have to pick, I would probably swallow the points, buy it down to -6.5. I think the Bills get it done 27-20 over Indianapolis this weekend, Knocker.
I'm looking 34-24.
34-24? All right. I like it. All right. Bills Mafia again. Shout out to Bills Mafia. One of the best fans in the goddamn world. I mean, there have been, throughout our years of shows, guys, the amount of videos that we have played on our past podcasts of just the tailgate parties in Buffalo.
Cocaine off the ass crack. You know, that kind of
much shit, dude. Breaking tables. You got wives jumping off, and it's just insanity, dude. It's insanity.
I love it. Let's
hope Rumble didn't give Allen any tips on how to win playoff games. You know what, Seed Sebastian? You always have to see. Guess who's back, Knocker? Mr.
Dr.
Negative.
Rob,
It's Mr. Negative.
He didn't say shit until right now.
No. Mr. Negative. It's Sebastian here again. By only having one team on a bye, it's easier for the NFL to fix the games. Kappa. I mean, because this is
criminy.
This is. Did you
Take
not
all
get
the fun out?
Did you not get anything for Christmas?
No shit, man.
God.
Wow. We need to psychoanalyze you.
We
man.
do.
Come on over.
Seriously.
My daughter has a master's degree in psychology.
Yeah, we need to talk to we need to talk to Mrs. Keynes about you.
All I know is the Vikings ended up in the same place as Dallas watching.
What is crit? Okay, we can move on now. All right, next game up here on Saturday, Knocker. We've got your team here in the middle game here. We've got the Seattle Seahawks, 12-4, kind of scuffing of late, Knocker, against the number 6 LA Rams, who got it done to get in the playoffs by beating the Cardinals last week. It looks like this game's going to be in Seattle. Again, weather, you never know. It's January. It's probably going to be a little cold, maybe rainy, a little bit misty. Who knows? Opening line here, Knocker, is the Seahawks favored by 4.5 in this one. It's a tricky number there. That one's always tricky because, man, I really like taking 4.5 point favorite dogs. I really do. I actually, the only problem here is that the Rams, they're going to be without Jared Goff, right? I mean, broken hand. I don't think Jared Goff's going to play in this one.
Right.
For that reason alone, I've got to go with Russell Wilson in the playoff experience and Pete Carroll to get it done over your Rams. I'm going to go with the Seahawks 26-23 over the Rams here.
I don't see how there's any way that the Rams can score 23 points. Cooper Kupp has got COVID.
Yeah.
They don't have a quarterback.
Yep.
Seattle knows their defense. They beat them in a critical game, a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
I still think it's going to be a close game. I think
too.
The Rams defense is going to step up.
Uh-huh.
I love the DJ Metcalf, Jalen Ramsey on the
corner.
edge.
Yep.
God, it's just a game within a game. I love
Yeah.
all of it. I love the respect that both teams have.
It's just
for
a
each
quarterback
other.
play. This game comes down to quarterback play.
Quarterback situation, and Seattle has found a way to get pressure on the quarterback, at least against the Rams.
Yeah,
because they were in Jared Goff's face all day long, and he's not a very good quarterback when you pressure him. And to have a rookie quarterback, I just don't see with the Rams to score enough points.
Yeah,
I
me
see
neither.
Seattle winning this 24-13.
24-13. All right, like it's my team was shit this year. The Jaguars. We just talked about it's but hey. I think things are going to be on the up and up. You get you're going to have a franchise-changing quarterback come in next season, and a lot of cap space. So again, I think the Jags I think they're on the uptick. But again, like Knocker said, man, can they come down rolling hard? So all right, Knocker, late game here on Saturday. Going to be an interesting one here. We've got the Washington football team getting in at that 7-9 record, Knocker. Tampa Bay Bucks 11-5 here. Washington's actually going to be hosting this one because they won the division. So again, weather we never know in Washington. Going to be obviously a little different than it is in Florida. The Bucks are favored by 7.5 in this one. It's a decent sized spread here. One of the bigger ones of the weekend. What are your thoughts on Washington having a chance here against Tom Brady and the Buccaneers?
I like Washington in the points, actually. Ron Rivera.
Alex Smith. I mean, you've got...
Washington, there's not a whole lot of names that jump out at you.
No, that receiver, I forget his name, from Ohio State, is really, really good for them. I forget his name. It came out of Ohio State. I forget. We're good.
You're kind of breaking up.
No, you're good. Yeah, I think we had an internet
spike,
spike, so we're good.
Okay. I'm just thinking that, Washington is just a cast of nobodies. Their coach went through cancer, fought through it, kept coaching. They've gone through more than basically any other team out there. Tampa Bay, they look pretty sometimes. They look unbeatable sometimes, and then they just shit the bed like they did against the Saints sometimes. I like the points. You have to go with Brady in a playoff game. I think the final score in this game is going to be like 24-21, something like that. I like the points in Washington, but I think Tampa Bay wins in a close game. I think it's going to be a really hard-fought battle.
I actually think I think this is a blowout here. I think that.
Do you really?
Yeah,
Wow.
I mean, for Washington to barely get by the Eagles on a team that's just decimated with injuries. I like the story. I like Alex Smith. I like the whole story behind it, the Ron Rivera factor. But Tom Brady and the Buccaneers are going to use this game as a prime up to go into the playoffs here. They know that they're probably going to have to go in, and I think they're going to have to play, I want to say, the Saints, Knocker, if they win. Or will they have to face, I'm not sure.
Saints are number 2 seed, right?
Yeah, Saints are number 2 seed. So they'll face the Packers?
Well, they'll face the second. No, the Packers have the bye.
Yeah. So
if they win, they will face the second lowest seed remaining.
Okay. So then
Green Bay will face the lowest.
You're right. So it would be Saints and Tampa
remaining.
Bay, which I think Tampa Bay would actually win that game. I'm going to
way.
go with the blowout here. I like a blowout here. I like Tampa Bay 31-17 over Washington here.
Wow.
Yeah. My blowout of the weekend here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, they're doing math. Oh my God, this is fantastic. All right, here we go. Next one up, we got Sunday football here, Knocker. Sunday football. We're going into the morning games here. Let's see what the first one is. Tennessee Titans here. Number 4 spot in the AFC, 11-5, going up against the Ravens, 11-5. This should be one of the best games of the weekend here. The Ravens, I think, are finally starting to learn that, hey, we don't need to throw the football. We can just pound it down your throat in so many different ways. The Tennessee Titans do not look like that same team that they had last year, Knocker. That's not taking anything away from them. They're still a good football team, but you got Henry not looking like the same explosiveness he had last year in that amazing season he had. The line on this one is the Ravens, the road team, favored by 4.5 here over Tennessee, Knocker.
4? Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm taking the points. I think the Ravens are kind of wishy-washy. I think they beat a lot of teams that are mediocre, but when they play really, really good teams, they have a little problem. They haven't beaten the Chiefs yet. Not saying that the Titans are the Chiefs by any way, shape, or form. But being on the road, I disagree with you. I think Derrick Henry is the last 4 or 5 games has just been an awesome son of a bitch. And I like Ryan Tannehill's wife carrying a shotgun, so that gives me 2 points.
Guys, that goes back to like 5 years ago on our show. So.
That gives me 2 points in the Titans' favor. So I'm going with Tannehill's wife with the shotgun, and the Titans win this game in a very tight game, 21-17.
All right, I'm actually going to go. It's going to be the first one I disagree with you on here. I'm actually going to go with the Ravens here to beat the Titans. Again, I think the Ravens have finally figured that, hey, it's January, it's cold, we've got 2 great running backs, a quarterback that we can use dynamic out of the pocket. Let's only limit him to throwing 15 to 20 times a game, and let's just run the football and win old school football here. And I think that it's going to be a game won in the trenches here, Knocker. Again, which team can run the football the best? That's what's going to happen, and which quarterback is not going to throw the stupid interception late in the second half or something to flip it. I think the spread is right on here. I like this game to be fought. I like it to be a good one. I like this game 24-23, Ravens over the Titans here in one of the best games of the weekend here. I think it's going to be actually amazing. I think take the points. I'm with you. I take Tennessee and almost buy that up to 5. But I actually think the Ravens squeak this one out somehow and get the win here. So, all right, next game up here, we're going to go back to the NFC here, Knocker, for the middle game on Sunday. The number 2 New Orleans Saints 12-4 versus the number 7 Chicago Bears here are 8-8 coming in. New Orleans Saints at home here. Again, Drew Brees banged up early this year. Hasn't looked, let's just say, like Drew Brees here to finish off the season, Knocker.
He had 12 broken fucking ribs and a punctured lung.
I'm just saying, he was already, he was already last year struggling to throw the football down the field, but the Saints aren't what you think that they used to be. They used to be an offensive juggernaut. They are now a defensive juggernaut, Knocker. They have one of the best defenses in the NFL. I do not trust anything that the Chicago Bears do. I do not like their quarterback one bit. I ragged on him from the time he's come in the league. One of the worst picks that the Bears ever did to trade up. I like the Saints here to beat the Bears. The spread here is 8.5, Knocker. 8.5 points here. I like the Saints to beat the Bears 27-20 in this one here. What do you got?
This is the blowout of the weekend.
Blowout of the weekend.
The absolute
Chicago
blowout.
Doesn't like their quarterback, right, Haley?
This is the blowout of the weekend. This game is 35-17.
35-17.
Saints all the way. Saints.
I mean, the only reason I say is because, man, the Bears played the Packers last week, and the Packers didn't play shit.
Yeah, but see,
you know,
but Josh, you have to understand. Okay, there's a difference between division games and playing out of your division. The division games, you play them twice a year, and you've played them twice a year forever. That's just the way the league goes, right? You play them twice a year. There's no intimidation factor within a division. You know each other. You're not afraid of each other. You play each other twice every single year. There's a familiarity of this. They're going into Bourbon Street to a team that they face once every 4 years.
Yeah.
With an offense that is not NFC North offense.
Yeah.
And they're just the speed and the options that the Saints have on offense. Chicago is not ready to face.
Yeah, I know. I completely agree with that. And I think Taysom Hill is such a big weapon.
Well, all of them.
Yeah.
You know, Kamara and the receivers and this and that.
Yeah.
There's just way too much offense, and the Bears are grind it out cold, run the ball, That's the way the Packers play. That's the way the Vikings play. That's
Yeah.
the way the Lions play. So this is how we play in order to win the division. But when you step outside to unfamiliar territory, which is what they're going to do, I just think the Saints, man,
So you actually think the Bears, if the Bears played the Packers, you actually think it'd be closer than the Saints playing the Bears?
Absolutely.
Okay, I can buy that. Okay, I can buy it.
So
I buy what you're selling. All right, I like it. All right,
So
last game up here on Sunday. This one is going to be a good one. Unfortunately, Knocker, some news came down today with the Browns that there is quite a bit of COVID cases.
Oh my God,
I think their head coach has it. 2 of their assistants have it. A couple of their players have it. I mean, I don't know what they're going to do. What do you do here if you're the NFL? And do you just say, hey, Browns, you got to play with what you got? Or do you actually move this game to a potential Tuesday to try it? What do you do here?
No. You have to play the game. You absolutely have to play the game.
Yeah, I agree with you.
And the Steelers are going to win.
Yeah, Steelers, they're favored by only 3.5 here, Knocker. Can you believe the spread here? What does Vegas know?
I have no idea what's going on with that. All I know, Pittsburgh is going to win the game.
Okay.
It's the Cleveland just does. There's so much turmoil, so much going on. They're not going to beat them 2 weekends in a row.
Oh, Sebastian says the NFL already told the Browns they play with what they have. Stefanski has to sit out, their coach. Okay. Yeah, the show must go on. I agree with you guys. Yeah, so they're going to make a player. Surprisingly, this spread is only 3.5. I think this thing actually gets bigger because I think the smart money's on the Steelers, but I hate this because it's like a mind fuck from Vegas because
I heard somewhere that it's gone to double figures already.
Oh, because of the COVIDs now? Because of the COVID? Okay, so we might have to check on that spread. Any doubt?
Right.
Congratulations to the Browns, first of all. 11-5 is something you guys should be absolutely proud of, and I'm so happy for you guys that it happened.
Say it, Josh. Say it.
What?
Say it.
Baker Mayfield is not that good of a quarterback.
Oh, you're such a douche.
He has good players around him.
You're never going to admit it. Say it, Josh.
He's not that good. He's not that good.
He's in Cleveland. They won 11-5. He's in Cleveland. God couldn't get 11-5 out of Cleveland.
That should go on a T-shirt. God couldn't get it. That's fantastic. I'm going to go with you two on the Steelers show. I think it's going to be a really good game, though. Like you said, it's that division game, Knock. It's that division game. What do you think the score is here? Give me a score. I'm going to go Steelers 24, Browns 13 in this one.
Yeah, I'd like 24-17.
24-17.
24-17 on that one, yeah.
Okay. All right. I like it there. So, again, guys, those have been all of our playoff picks. We'll come back next week and give you the divisional round picks once again. And make sure you guys have an enjoyable NFL weekend this weekend. Again, we're going to be doing some marbles here in just a little bit, so do not go anywhere. Knocker, is there anything you want to add here at the end? Again, I'm so happy to have you back, man. It was a great hour or so of just NFL talk. Shots of the week, nah, Colonel. I don't think I need one. I'll tell you that right now.
Right.
Yeah, you got knocked the fuck out. Colonel, we're just getting back and up and running, dude.
It's
a progression. Do you see Knocker? He's in a room with a green curtain behind him, okay? And he's peeking. Like we're like 10% of what Knocker is going to be.
In the closet.
Twisted Tea. I need to try some of that Twisted
Tea.
Tea.
Shut up, man. Baker doesn't make anyone better. Stop it. Stop it, Murph.
Hashtag Team Knocker.
Man. Come on, man. He hasn't done crap. He hasn't done anything stupid all year. He hasn't said anything stupid all year. He hasn't done anything on the field childish all year. And his team's 11-5. Come on, Murph. Come on. Just because your Patriots suck this year, don't take it out on another team.
Wow. You brought the Patriots.
When your Patriots didn't come close to
wow,
double digits.
you brought the Patriots in this.
Well, he attacked me. He attacked me and my opinion right there. So I just
oh, shit. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it.
Thank you. I love being here, man. Thank you, everybody. I've missed
Does it feel good to be back? Does it feel good to be back at least just for a little bit and get your feet wet? Get your feet wet a little bit?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good, man.
Thanks.
Well, get some rest. I know
Love
you've
you
had
all.
a crazy day with the kids, so hopefully you get some of that enchilada in you. And he attacked me.
Stuck in the closet like R. Kelly?
That's
what?
fantastic. Shot of the week to Knocker. Agree with you guys. So, again, say bye to Pops again. We'll hopefully have him up and running by next week. I got to go over there and do a lot of work to the studio, but at least we got him up and running for today. So he'll be able to get on some Discord calls whenever we need him and all that good stuff. So, again, thank you guys again. We're not going anywhere. We're just going to take a quick break. We'll roll some balls, a little after dark marbles till about 10 tonight. So, again, I'm sure Knocker might pop in chat. He's going to go grab some dinner. So, Knocker, I love you, dude. Appreciate you having back. It's back like the old times, man. So, it's good stuff.
Man.
It was good stuff.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
all right,
Very
man.
good
Have a
night.
good night. Say hi to Mom. And I'm sure I'll talk to you tomorrow. So, have a good rest of the night, Knock. I love you, dude.
Love you guys. Love you, son.
All right, guys. We'll be back in about 3 or 4 minutes here. Do not go anywhere. We'll be right back.